Hi lovelies, welcome back to Wardrobe Wednesday for episode 4. I hope you've enjoyed 1, 2 and 3, and if you haven't already watched them, I do recommend that you watch them before you start on this episode today. So today we're going to talk about handbags. The thing with handbags, just a bit like shoes, is they always fit us. So I tend to see so much more handbags than shoes when I do wardrobe detoxes. Same with makeup a bit as well. Regardless of how you're feeling about yourself or what size you are, you can go out, buy some handbags or buy a pair of shoes. They always fit, they always go. So there's something about them, and this is why we tend to have a lot of handbags and a lot of shoes. And these can be quite hard for people to let go of, and could be one of the reasons you've built up having so first thing I want you to do, a bit like the shoes, I want you to get all of your handbags in one place. Start in one room. Get your handbags out of boxes once you've put away, occasion, every day, all of them. Get them all out, put them in a pile and get ready to get started with your yes, no, maybe pile. Your box up in liners for your charity and get ready to get started. You've got all of your bags out from everywhere. Before we go on and start decluttering the whole lot, there's one thing I want you to do. I want you to segment, just aside somewhere in the room, the bags that you wear most, like every day, every week, minimum like every month. And we're going to just take a look at them and think about them for a minute. So there will be something about your bags over the years, like your style and your shoes, that have changed. It could be practicality, it could be the style of them, it could be the ease, how they go with everything. So the 3 bags I wear the most is my leopard tote. I literally wear this every day with everything that I wear. I wear my crossbody bag. It's bright, it's practical. Again, it gets used every single week. And this is my black plain leather crossbody bag, but this actually comes off the straps and I use it as a clutch as well. So I dress it up, I dress it down. It's so versatile and easy. And all 3 of these bags are really what is used the most. These are the bags that you want more of, that you want to keep out on display. And then it's a case of looking around these bags. What is clutter? What are you just holding on to? What is unnecessary? And then next we're going to look at bags for occasions. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the same rule we use with your handbags. You're going to keep those 3 key handbags out, and going through each of your handbags in the pile that you've pulled out aside from all over the house, I want you to look at the 5 questions we covered in the shoe video. So it is it dated and worn? Do you love it? Does it still represent your style and your wardrobe? Would you buy it again? And are you holding on to it just for some kind of memory or story that's attached to it? So go through all of that. Look at the 3 or 4 bags, however many it is for you, that you use every day, and compare them to the rest of the bags that you've not used. There could be some in there that you're just holding on to because it was expensive and you could maybe sell it. So next we're going to look at occasion bags. I keep occasion bags in little boxes like this. I do love to display the bags that I use every day, every month, every week, but it can get a little bit cluttered. And things like this, which you've maybe worn for a wedding or a ball, and they went with these shoes, for instance. Occasion bags are bags that are very obviously something that are only used a couple of times a year. You don't need to look at your wardrobe every day and think, what will that go with today, because it's clearly an occasion bag. So these are things that we'll pop in storage, such as this. And so next we're going to talk about displaying and organising and storage for your handbags. And something I see a lot of when I do wardrobe detoxes with clients after their style code is a bit like shoes in the boxes. I see a lot of bags in the dust bag. So if you bought a designer bag, Mulberry or something, or Louis Vuitton, like, they're always kept in that dust bag. And I understand they're expensive, but again, we forget about them. You can't see them. And even just regular bags, like this is from John Lewis, so they're not even designer. But I think the handbags that you use the most, and the ones you love, and the ones that go and coordinate with your wardrobe, you want to see. You want to look at your wardrobe on the morning and think, right, I'm going to wear that, and I'm going to wear it with that. You want to display them. So the handbags that I have displayed that I use the most, I have in my wardrobe here. Handbags, like I said before, I don't need to see every day. Like an occasion bag that I've wore for a wedding would go in these little baskets behind here. Bags that would also go away and out of sight in storage like this from IKEA would maybe be if you had a straw bag. It's quite obviously like a seasonal summer bag, straw bag. You're not going to use it in the winter, so you could pop that away. Also bags that you may love but you don't wear all the time. Like this one for me. And I display it because I love it. I probably only use it when I'm like power dressing and I'm in a pencil dress and I'm going to like a business event, a big talk, and I'll wear this with it. But it's quite structured and stiff and it doesn't really go with my style every day compared to my relaxed tote I showed you before in the crossbody bag. But I just keep that on display and it also looks quite pretty. Now that you've done all that, you've got all your bags out, we have decluttered them using the 5 questions, you've pulled out the bags that you wear the most and you've looked at what it is about them and what they can go with across your wardrobe. We've looked at seasonal bags and storing them away and your occasion bags. So just to finish off, I want to talk about how many bags you have. If you have a minimum of 10 to 20 bags, you probably aren't wearing them as much. You could be in a place where you have a lot of outfits in your wardrobe, so you're wearing handbags to go with each outfit. I really want you to stand back once you start decluttering through your wardrobe and just look at your wardrobe as a whole. And think about this with your handbags as well, because having classic wardrobe pieces and handbags and shoes that will change them up or down is going to be a game changer for you. Otherwise, you're going to keep buying outfits, keep buying bags to go with the outfits, and you're going to just keep building up that clutter. Okay, so let me know how you get on. Tag me in your pictures and hashtag Wardrobe Wednesday, and I'll speak to you next week for episode 5.